the judiciary, and it's a nice way to end the course because I just think it's really fascinating. Well, really, the lecture is really in two broad parts. The first part is really just to examine the role of the Supreme Court in our system of checks and balances and some of the controversies over what that role is and should be. And we'll be focusing on really what is, I think, one of the most fascinating cases in American history. That's the Marbury versus Madison case, from which I should say is derived the principle of judicial review. So enjoy this case. It's a great story of political intrigue, and explains how the court got the power it has today, and also shows sort of the political role of the court. We think of the court as being purely objective, above politics, but clearly at times it's not. Which brings us to the second part of the lecture, which is about the historic fights over the nomination process. And it's just because the court is so infused with politics that the battle over who gets to serve on it for these lifetime terms becomes quite pointed. And that is obviously true today, now that we're in the midst of a vacant seat and President Obama has selected a new nominee, Merrick Garland, who the Republicans are refusing in the Senate are refusing to hold hearings on whether or not to even vote him up or down. So the second part of the lecture will give you some sense